So hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome back to our MotoGP career mode. Here we are then for the fourth round, which is going to be at Jerez. But before we get into that, we've got more development points. We're just drowning in development points now, so we're going to be able to get some goodness going on here. So I'm going to keep upgrading the frame. You know, that's just the best upgrade for me. 18,000, another 10k to get that upgrade. I'm going to fully upgrade the frame, so it's very agile and quick when switching directions. So here we go. Race options are going to bump it up to 110%. So hopefully that's good enough. But Jerez is always a track I've struggled with, especially compared to the AI. So let's see how we get on then. It might take a few more attempts here at Jerez for the Spanish Grand Prix. So here we are then for qualifying one, skipping through the session again. Looks like Jack Miller is going to be quickest so far. So let's head out on track then to our Ducati. See, with this newly upgraded frame, once again, we're going to spam the development on the frame for now. And hopefully we can get ourselves a good lap in qualifying. Here we are then, let's start our flying lap. You can see the weather is very overcast. The track's going to be cold probably. And let's see then how we get on this opening lap in qualifying one. A bit cautious on the brakes into turn one actually, as you saw. So coming into the final corner then, what is this opening lap going to be like? Oh my god, I've cocked up the final corner. Come on, let's go bring it around the final corner. And I've messed it up again. What am I doing? So not a very clean lap. Is it enough? It's not enough to go quickest. We go second, so I'm going to put in one more lap. Hopefully a bit more of a confident and settled lap times to get all over the curb there. What is going on with me? There's more pace in this bike than I'm able to find. It's mean I'm turning in early, all sorts of stuff like that, getting over the curb. So let's carry on then with this lap. So again, we're going to be coming around the final corner. This has felt like an insane lap. It's felt so smooth. The bike just feels so good around here, and we've caught up so much to Scott Redden over the course of the lap. So let's see, it should be enough to get us through, and we go 1.2 seconds faster than I think it was Miller in this session. So let's head on into the second session then. Well, is it enough? Is it enough? It is enough by about 1.2 seconds here on our Ducati. So we should be able to challenge for pole position. It's going to be a lot tighter than the previous two races. Obviously we've updated up to the difficulty, so let's see how we cope. So let's head out on track then. So the time to beat is a 37.2. So let's head out there and see if we can do it. Come through the first sector then, we are less than a tenth underneath Marquez's time here at Jerez, so it's going to be a close one this lap. I can feel it already. Is it going to be enough? Are we going to be able to take pole position? That is the big question here. So let's carry on. Hopefully then, as we come through the next few sectors at this braking zone, you can see we're less than half a tenth behind Marquez. We're 0.03 behind him, so let's carry on. Gotta start really pushing this lap. Here we go then through the final sector. The final corner, I mean. Is it going to be enough? We have to wait and see as we cross the line underneath the Repsol Honda board. And then across the line. Is it enough? Yes, it is. 7.5 tenths quicker. 3/4 of a second quicker. That should be enough for pole position. So, are we sure? We're not going to have to up the difficulty again. Surely, are we? So here we are then for the race. We've got 6 laps here at Jerez. What I'm going to do again, I'm going to put on medium tyres on the rear. So that should help us out with rear traction and stuff like that. So let's head to the race then. We're on pole position for the 3rd time in a row. And Marquez is right behind us. So it could be tight. Marquez currently in the championship. Then we're 1 point behind him. And then Dovy's a couple of points behind us. So it's very, very close. The usual front 3. So let's go then. As you can see, messing around with our helmet there, but a very nice cinematic. I love this pre-race cinematic here. It's a lovely cinematic. But anyway, let's try not to brake too early into turn 1 or too late, which has been been a bit upsetting for us. It's cost us a few positions at the start of the race. So hopefully 3rd time lucky, we should be able to, oh my god, get it just about right. So braking as late as possible into turn number 1. It's a slightly easier one at Jerez. There we go. Because it is a very short run to the first corner, and we've got Dovey right in behind us. So we're here for 6 laps at Jerez for the Spanish Grand Prix then. Going to have to try look after the rear as Dovey's all over the back of us. He's going to be looking to get past us quick. Real quick he is. So let's see if we convert this qualifying pace into race pace, which is the biggest struggle here when you got the AI who are very strong on the brakes, especially at the end of this corner, this long straight here. They're going to be able to get up our inside if we're not careful. So I'm going to go straight down the middle of the track, brake about 150 meters away from the board, and here's Dovi. As I said, they do brake very late and they do come up the inside. Wow, I was not expecting that from Dovizioso. We were all over the back of him though, trying to get back past him. And Valentino Rossi's there as well as Marc Marquez. So it's going to be a very, very tough race to the end. Will Dovi sprint away? That is the big question, as we get a snap of oversteer from the rear. And I'm going to come up the inside of our teammate there. That's very aggressive. I wasn't expecting him to be able to do it there. And Dovi's coming straight back at us. Oh, come on, give us a chance. Can we get back up? No, we're not going to be able to get at him. Oh, no, not around the outside, surely. Yes, around the outside. Oh, over the curb, and it's chucked us out wide. That's cost us. And we almost cost us a crash there, as it almost chucked us off the bike into a high side as we're getting underneath. Marquez in the final corner there. Right, so we've dropped to third place after a little mistake as we tried to go around the outside of Dovi there. Not the best idea to go around the outside of riders, but coming to turn number one, we got the Doctor just ahead of us. It's the highest I've seen on one of the Yamaha bikes so far in this season. But we're right here with him, and we should be able to get him. Oh, look at that. He's holding us up a little bit. This Ducati's so quick, especially since I've upgraded mine as well. Such a quick bike. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Marquez is behind us, our championship rival. And this could put Dovi to the top of the championship if we finish third. I don't think we'll finish third, but I'm not banking on it as Marquez comes at us. Where is he going? Oh, I think he had a bit of a run, but we sort of blocked him a little bit. Brake at the 150 meter board, bring it in, then turn it in, tip the bike in, and Did he cut the corner then? I don't know, but I'm getting back at him here, up the inside. So we've not really been able to convert this qualifying pace into race pace. I mean, we catch up to Rossi a little bit, but Dovi's starting to march away with this one. This Ducati does feel good round here at Jerez though. So let's try not to make a mistake like we did before as I get on the curb, and these curbs are very aggressive. I think they updated it in a recent patch, but I don't think they've done a good job at fixing it because some of the curbs are still a bit... Ooh. This time we don't get chucked out wide. So can we start building then? Into the final... Oh my god, into the final corner. We've absolutely rammed Rossi. We absolutely rammed him out of the way, but we didn't manage to get the overtake. Be a bit unfair if we did that, just push him out of the way and get the overtake. We're about 0.4 of a second off of Dovi's fastest time here, so Dovi's the fastest Duke out of us all, and where's Lorenzo 5th, so he's doing pretty well as well. I'm going to cut the inside here, going to run a bit wide, and oh, the Yamaha riders straight back at us. Still battling to get into second place, but even if we get to second place, I think Dovi's got the edge in the race pace by a couple of tenths, and we're coming up to about the halfway point in this race, so we've got plenty of laps to try and find a bit of pace to catch up to Dovi, just as long as we can clear Valentino on this lap, as Marquez has dropped off us a little bit, so we're the one on the move here at Jerez. Oh my god, I've braked way too late there. Oh, how can the AI brake so late? And here's Marquez coming back at us. Oh, he's up the inside again, so another braking mistake. That's where all our mistakes are coming from, just braking too late or too early these past few races. So we need to iron that out. Maybe an upgrade on the brakes would help us out. The bike is so quick at turning now. As in getting from one side of the bike, lean on one side of the bike to the other. It's just such a quick transition now. I've upgraded the frame. So this Ducati frame working real well. Right on the back of Valentino now. We're going to be able to get him. Oh, surely not the inside. Surely not around the outside either. Maybe the final corner though. Yes, we will. Going to send one up the inside. And as we come to the end, lap number 3 to the exact halfway distance, we're in second place and now hunting down our teammate Dovizioso, who is 1 second ahead of us. So let's see if we can go quicker. We've improved on our previous lap by 1/10 of a second. So if we can improve on that, we should be able to close in on the Duke, our teammate there again. Running too late on the brakes. Maybe a brake upgrade is due. I think that's going to be the next upgrade as we're side by side with the Yamaha rider here, Valentino Rossi. Up the inside, come on. Again, we're going to have to watch out on the straight like last lap. We just ran out way too wide, so I'm going to have to brake way earlier, but the AI are going to be so much better as this Ducati power compared to the Yamaha is so good. Brake, this is where I have to brake in order to make the apex, but Rossi's able to go much deeper. Oh my god, we're still, and there is Marquez once again. So Marquez is not letting us go, and we're being stuck in these battles, which is costing us time. To our teammate ahead of us, can we get underneath Rossi? Yes we can, there we go. Back into second place, but he's coming back at us. This Yamaha is quite good round here at Jerez. He's around the outside, surely not. No. Oh, he got a bit of a run on us there. He's there again. If we leave the window open, he will take it. Come on. Return 11. Watch out for that curb there. And as long as we can keep it ahead for these final few corners, we should be okay. And I wonder if Marquez will be trying to get a move on Rossi as well. That is going to be an interesting one for the end of this Grand Prix. So come across the line then. Is this going to be our fastest lap? As you can see, Rossi's battling it out with Marquez. Brake as late as we can to turn number 1. 1.1 seconds is the gap. We're a bit slower on that lap, but we were involved in some intense battles. Through turn 2, the Michelin. Wonder what the gap is now as we come through the second sector split, which is just round this corner. Dovi looks visually closer. We might have a shot at the win here. 0.6 of a second, but we do lose a bit of time through this sector, especially in the braking zone, which is probably where we need to improve. So I think going forward it might be another brake upgrade. Well, I don't think we've done any brake upgrades, but a brake upgrade rather than another frame upgrade as we brake as late as we can. And we're really going to refine this Ducati and personalise it to our taste. So we got Dovi, someone to chase, someone to motivate and push us, someone to follow, someone to hunt down, and it's our teammate, our championship rival, well, one of our championship rivals. I don't know where Marquez is. They've dropped off. Rossi and Marquez must be in a bit of a battle because they have dropped off, and I wonder who it is. It's Marquez behind us now. We're half a second off as we're going to be coming onto the final lap in a few corners time. We've got one more lap to get the job done on our teammate if we want to make it stick. Pushing it, look how wide we are there. Late on the brakes. Can we do something in the final corner? No, we can't. We just clip the back of our teammate there ever so slightly. And now we're right on the back of him. So it's a charge to the line. Looks like we might be able to get him on the final lap. So a bit of a practice photo finish for us as we're coming into turn 1. And we've got the job done. I wasn't even concentrating on getting the job done. And we get the job done at turn number 1. Go watch here, and we've got to watch that braking zone. That specific braking zone we always seem to miss, and the AI can brake later than us at the end of that straight. So we've got to watch out for that. That's coming up. But let's keep it ahead through turn 4 as we understeer out wide. Oh, keep it going. There we go. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Come on, braking at the Movistar board there. Try hold it, and there he is. I can hear Dovi. If we get enough of a gap at the start of this straight, we might be able to keep it ahead. And there's Dovi. Look how far behind he is. So let's see what we're like on the brakes compared to Dovi. Tip the bike in. I can see his arrow. And there he goes, straight across the corner there. Can we hold it around the outside? Oh, no, we're not going to be able to hold it around the outside, but we tip it in a bit later. Pick up a later apex. Come on, let's go, let's go. As we run deep. Oh, deep into turn 8. Pull it back down, pull it back down. We've got plenty of tyres to push as well on these remaining few corners. Oh, this is going to be a final corner ding-dong battle into team rivalry. Come on, this is for third back-to-back wins on this Ducati. We're all over the back of our teammate. We're looking like we're going to do it. Go clean around the outside there. What can we do round turn 12 and into turn 13? Going to be the final corner of this race. Very late, and there we go. As long as we don't mess it up on exit, and we don't, bring it round, and it looks like it's going to be a third back-to-back win here at... Oh my god, he just drove into the brick wall. What is he doing? But there we go, we won. We won the race, third back-to-back win. Gone up to difficulty again, I am. This Ducati is so quick. It's going to be so quick by the time we finish developing it as well. So there we go, half a second ahead of Dovi. Right. We take the lead of the championship for the first time here, only by 6 points of Marquez. Dovi's 7 points behind, and then it's Rossi and Zarco. So what are the constructors looking like? Still ahead of Honda and Yamaha. And I expect us to win the team rankings. So we're in the first rider now. Look at that. Look at that. That's incredible stuff from us. So again, celebrating another win on the Ducati bike here. A lovely, lovely bike to ride, and a lovely lovely good fun trying to upgrade it as well. So this bike is going to be insane by the end of the season. It's going to be absolutely rapid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, remember to give the video a like and subscribe for more MotoGP and F1 career mode videos. So we'll see you in the next one.